Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning. I'm on my way into work. Typical day here today. Supposed to get thunderstorms last night. Didn't get a single one. Didn't even rain here, I don't think. So a lot of pollen on the ground. Leaves are still coming off the trees from the stupid caterpillars. I got a lot of cleanup to do this weekend, so take care of that. And when I can, I'm heading into work right now. Like I said, doesn't seem to be anything special today. So, do what we do. Try to show you something. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm heading into work like I do every single morning. Dash cam. Down in the truck getting ready to go home. Typical day at work today, normal coding, all that sort of stuff. So I'm heading home right now. It's actually quite chilly today. Might have gotten to maybe about 70 with a strong wind. So it's not a typical June day. No swimming today. So I'm heading home. It doesn't look like traffic's too bad. Hopefully it's not as bad as last night. So hopefully I'll go north tonight. Last 2 nights I've gone south to go home and gone up and around, but I think I'll head north, go up through the city and get home, try to get home a little quick. But that's it. So Ashley was supposed to, her game from last night that was canceled was changed to tonight. I think I'm pretty sure she's done. I didn't even respond to the coach. I don't think I'm going to. I think we'll just end it right here and call it a season. She wasn't happy with it. I wasn't too happy with the way it was eventually run. It was nice at the beginning. I think the majors division was run a lot nicer. Juniors, it was all the same girls played. And you can kind of understand. I'll get into it a little bit more, my opinion and everything on it. So we'll see. Just, I feel bad for the kid because she loves the game and she got caught in like a political type thing. You know, it's horrible, but I'm gonna head home, see how she feels. You never know, maybe she wants to go to the game, I don't know. But I'm heading out of here like I do every night. Dash cam. Everyone down in the basement right now. Just go over a couple of things. Looks like Ashley's done with softball. To be honest, I really can't blame her. She's kind of a little upset. Barville dropped their softball program this year. That's the community that we live in. And North Smithfield, which is the neighboring town, said that they would pick up the softball for the girls. So Barville girls could go play in North Smithfield, so they had a place to play. Well, it started out okay. We had practice at the beginning of the season. Girls from Barville were playing. Now, mind you, the girls from North Smithfield, they've been together since they were 8 years old. Smithfield has a pretty good softball program. But what started happening was the girls from Barville were being pushed out. The last 3 games that Ashley was at, she played in the field 2 innings and got 1 at bat in a 7-inning game. Now, if it was competitive softball or if it was all-stars, or even if they had a playoff system where there was a champion, you know, for the league, I could understand this happening because the girls from North Smithfield they're good. But they don't even keep a record of the team. The team, there's no champion, there's no trophies for the season champion, nothing in softball. So it doesn't matter whether they win or lose. And these girls come into they were just pushed out. The Burrillville girls were just pushed out of the league. So Ashley decided, and the other thing that's happening too, because the girls are older, they play the later game. Well, what's been happening in the last couple of games is the 10 to 12-year-old games have been starting late. The last game that we went to, Ashley's game's supposed to start at 7. They're usually over by 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Well, Ashley's last game didn't start until almost 8:45 because the first games were late because they didn't have enough players to get there on time. So Ashley's game didn't end until 10:30, and she had school the next day. So she still needed to get home, and she didn't get to bed until after 11 on a school night. And that's for a 14-year-old. 14-year-old. That's unacceptable. I mean, that's way too late for a school night. So she decided she didn't want to go to the last games. So I let the coach know today that she won't be coming back. I feel bad because she loves to play, but there's no sauce for her to play. So, that's the situation right now. I feel the girls from Burrillville, the older girls, got a raw deal because it was like trying to introduce 5 new girls to a clique of girls that have been together now, for 8-9 years, and it just wasn't going to work. I hope it's not the same next year for the 10 and the 12-year-olds that are playing 10 to 12 coming up. From what I see, it doesn't seem that way. In the 10 to 12, it seems like all the girls are playing. So hopefully it'll change next year for the younger girls. But unfortunately, the situation, there was no support in Burrillville to keep the league going. So really can't blame the Burrillville League for dropping it. Nobody stepped up to take over the league. Nobody wanted the responsibility. I did it last year, and it was hell. Parents didn't want to do anything. Parents were telling me all over the place how to run the league yet when it came time for someone to step up and run the league. Nobody stepped forward. So the league ended up dropping it last winter. That's why, like I said, that's why the girls play in North Smithfield. It's sad. It's sad. From what I understand, 5-6 years ago, the girls softball league had almost 400 players in Burrillville. I think that's what they said. It was 400. And last year, at the end, in all divisions, we had a total of 40 girls. I don't know. It's a case. My opinion, it's a case of several things. Number one, the parents don't want to take the time out of their schedule to bring their girls to softball, to the practice, the games, or what have you. Number two, it's the girls. The girls it's kids in general today would much rather just sit on the couch, play on their phones, or play the video games than getting outside to play a game. I see it with my own daughters. Ashley and Jessica, I have it with them. So that's sort of what goes on. And it's sad because I love the game. One of the things that we may try next year, if the league allows it, Ashley has to do community service in order to graduate. And what we may do is she's not old enough. So I may take a t-ball team next year and let her coach it. I'll handle the parents and the paperwork and all that stuff. She'll coach the little kids because she's really good with 5 and 6-year-olds. She does a really good job with them. So that's basically what we'll do next year. But it's sad to see she's not able to do it. I mean, I went through it myself once I got over 12 years old. I went into, they used to have the Blackstone Valley Babe Ruth League, and my father got talked in to put me in that rather than staying with the Pony League, which is now Little League. And it was run horrible, and basically I almost lost my love for baseball because of that. It was just the way it was run. It was horrible. But I mean, go to find out the guy who's running the league, he got it. I don't know whether he ever went to prison, but I know he got indicted for embezzling money from the league, bankrupted the league. It was a family that ran it, and they just took people's money and ran. So, that's the sad part of kids sports. My belief is for youth baseball, little league, any type of baseball for kids, softball, baseball, is parents need to stay 100 yards away, throw the equipment in the field, let the kids choose up teams and let them play. Get the parents out of it. You won't have all these rules, these regulations. You know, the one that gets me the most is on the softball uniforms. When we did it, was the patch had to be right here on the chest. It had to be so many inches from the collar, so many inches from the sleeve, and if it wasn't, the girl could be ejected from the game. What does that have to do with the game? I could see if they were throwing an illegal pitch, or they were being abusive to an umpire, or you know, they just were out there to hurt someone. But a patch? Really? Really, Little League Baseball and softball? Really? Just wanted to explain. Ashley's done with softball. She's not going to be playing anymore, so we'll find something out. Her new thing that she wants to get into is volleyball. So if anyone in the Rhode Island area knows of a volleyball league, I've been looking, can't find anything. Let me know, and I want to get her in it. I remember the Y used to run volleyball leagues, but I haven't seen anything. So, but all right, well, I got to get upstairs. I got some things to do. Not sure how much else I'm going to be able to do today on this video, because a lot of stuff really can't film. I can't get into right now. So, when I do this, I'll end the video right here. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully my ranting and going on moaning and whining doesn't turn you off on them. I'm not normally like that. But I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you want, you follow me. Best way to follow me is subscribe below. Okay, click on that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. You can follow me on Facebook. You can go to subscribe to my Twitter feed, or you can go to my website, which is markplant.com. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it, and like I said, it's just a sad state with softball, and I wish it didn't end this way for Ashley, but unfortunately. But everyone have a good night, and I'll see you again.